It's getting kind of cold out here, and to be honest, it's not looking good for me. I am this close to going somewhere else.
After the tribal council, Houston decided that he wasn't strong enough to make it through the night, and instead decided to leave the game.
Damn, I'm not doing this.
Out on it. Travis already bailed.
Where's
You know what that means? We can't vote someone tomorrow because you're leaving.
Yes, you can, Ryan. You just can't vote someone off right away.
$100, dude.
I know, on Sunday. I have to pick up sticks tomorrow. I told you all this today at school, but you didn't listen, and you kept on forcing, but now I have to go.
Come on.
No, I'm going home.
Why don't you just stay the night, Houston, and then you can go tomorrow morning?
No, I'm going home.
I mean, it was all fun and games when we got out here. Just laughing, you know, having a good time. Survivor Bush. This is going to be hilarious. And then we went to sleep for about 2 hours. And we woke up and we were just covered in dew. God, it was horrible. So then we all came out by the fire. And we took turns as to who would stay awake and tend to the fire. And it's the first time in my life I ever slept on cold, hard mud with just using a log, kind of like the one I'm sitting on right now, as a pillow. Like, it was hell.
It was interesting. Like, at first it wasn't that bad, wasn't that cold. Got in the tent around 11, 12 o'clock. Thought we needed to get some early sleep. Then, got a little crazy. We started getting delirious. Started talking about random stuff. Started seeing things.
Never gonna keep me down. Oh, yeah, man. Never gonna keep me down.
We all talked and had a good time while it lasted. The time went by at least 10 times slower than normal, so it seemed like we've been out here for a week now. And sleeping arrangements were the worst possible thing. So at like 3 in the morning, me and Forrest decided to come outside and make a fire because we knew we weren't getting any sleep again. So we came out and made a fire, and then everyone came out, and we all sat around the fire again, and we all fell asleep by the fire. No one slept in the tent but Ryan L.
We got any hash browns left?
Yeah,
Camp life is a little easier now that we're in the daylight. We don't have to worry about the cold or anything like that. It's still really miserable without any food or anything. These crackers are getting old really fast. It's not working out at all. Like, we've imagined that, like, this morning he was like, alright, he wants some sausage. And he just hands us some crackers. He wants some eggs, and we get crackers. It's not fun anymore. It's terrible.
You want some eggs?
Yeah.
I think all we got is fried.
I mean, the temperature inside that tent was colder than it was outside. Like, I mean, I was using a box of crackers as a pillow. You gave us sheets. And I don't mean like the sheets you put on top of you, but the ones you wrap around your bed. That's what I was lying in. The thing that you put over your mattress. You know, I thought you'd get us like sleeping bags and whatnot, but you know, that tent, obviously you went to Walmart and bought like the $10 one. Like, I mean, I would have been better off sleeping under a tissue. So, you know what we wound up doing? We wound up sleeping outside, bare earth, with our heads on logs, and it was more comfortable than inside that tent. So, that's how my night was.
Blue won. Starting from Exile, look close to the heart, searching for the color red. The clue is close to the start. Travel down the beaten path, though not too far you'll see so. Look for the clues in the ground, in the trees that are hollow. I'm looking forward to finding the hidden immunity idol. Exile's a little bit worse than I thought it would be, a little tough. I feel like the first clue is kind of a gimme, but the second clue is going to really step it up a notch. I mean, there's a lot of hollow trees out here. I'm going to see what happens. The search is a little tough. Found a few patterns of bricks, but they seem to be leading me nowhere. I have to admit, I'm a little stumped. Then we go back for another reread of the clue. Gotta put some of these puzzle pieces together. I feel like I'm pretty safe, but the hidden immunity idol would not hurt. I mean, it's always good to have. I think I'd keep it secret if I find it and use it for emergency use only. I feel like I have a pretty steady alliance with everyone. The powers, the majority. I'm not too upset about finding it, but it would be nice to have. Yeah.
Come on in, guys. All right, welcome to your first physical immunity challenge. And before we get started, I want to ask the tribe, out of all of you 6, which 2 do you feel are quote-unquote leaders of the tribe?
We're a collective. We all work together. It's true.
But if there were 2 standouts, who would they be?
Can we just make up 2?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
All right, Kyle and Daniel.
All right, Kyle and Daniel, come forward.
All right, you can stand right there.
Kyle, Daniel, since you've been selected as leaders of your tribe, you're now leaders of your own group. Daniel, you will be the red team. Kyle, you'll be the blue team. Now, I want you to both, one by one, pick someone from the remaining 2 to form up your teams. Daniel, you go first.
Rhino.
Kyle. Daniel.
Rhino.
All right. On the red team, we have Daniel, Rhino, and Ryanel. On the blue team, Silas, Kyle, and Forrest.